Hey Don, how's it going? This is Cameron. Hey man, I really appreciate you taking the call this morning and being willing to look at a quick video here on screen on your Google My Business on your website. And just to introduce myself again and a little background, a little more detail is, I'm a web design and development guy, SEO guy, Google My Business optimization guy. So this is what I do. I make Google My Business profiles and websites rank for keywords and show up in organic searches. And so since I started, leasing or renting here from Lee and the East County Biz Center, I've realized, there's multiple businesses at this 270 East Douglas Avenue address. And I feel like, it's just kind of my obligation to reach out and provide you a little bit of free value here, some things that you can do on your own, some things that you may not even be aware of that could affect your ranking. And then what I would hope to do, at the end of this video, maybe just set up a time where you and I can have a longer discussion and go over your business goals and what you're trying to do with reaching clients, or it may be that you don't intend to keep this address or Google My Business profile or whatever. So anyway, I'll give you the data, the information, and then we can go from there. At least you'll have it. If you do already have a website person, maybe you could just pass it on to them, and it's something they can do for you. So, all right, to no further ado, I'm going to go through some very quick high-level stuff, and then just know that, there's always much more you could drill down into this stuff and improve and find opportunities. So when I look at a profile, I just quickly look at classification. So you have real estate agency designated, the address, so name, address, classification, and phone number. Also, some other, locating stuff that gives you SEO, search engine optimization, is like, your plus code and some other factors in here, like your photos. I noticed you're not posting, so like it should say, from owner, and have like a little preview, a thumbnail from owner, a section here that where it stores your latest posts. I think they leave them up for a week or 2 weeks, but you should be posting to this to get a little bit more ranking and keyword dominance. Then reviews. I notice there's no reviews yet, so that's something that you'd want to implement with all of your clients, whether they ended up being clients or not, or anyone that you deal with in your business. If you can set up a protocol for just making your link to this Google My Business available, and I could show you how to go into your profile, get the link, and have it ready, and it could be on your emails or certain communication to your clients that gives them the opportunity to leave you a review. So that's one thing that's really going to help boost you up compared to your competitors. So with that in mind, I want to show you the heat map tool that I use to kind of look at keyword ranking for the Google My Business property. So I put in your URL. I got your business up from Google My Business. The keywords real estate agency, kind of being your classification, and then ran a heat map for a half square mile in East County, El Cajon. So this is 1/2 square mile, and anything that says 20 that's red means you're not ranking that property. Google My Business property is not ranking for these keywords in the top 20. This one is right at the location where it's hottest. You're 6. So if I drilled, zoomed in, ran this again, you might be ranking for 1, 2, 3, spots out around right around downtown El Cajon, but not quite certain. I didn't want to run it again and take a bunch of time, but what I wanted to show you, if you can click that where you're ranking number 6, I can see the field here, so that I can look at the rankers here. You're number 6. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and EXP Realty of California is number 1. So what I can do is flip this this ranking, and this changes all the time. But Google, the signals coming from Google are pretty pretty reliable. If I search in El Cajon real estate agency, right at our address here in on Douglas, that agency will come up number 1, and they will, kind of down to the southeast, but then up, you have different competitors all around here. So, I mean, the reason I show you this is I can basically back engineer and figure out what they're doing. We can look at their property and, take keywords from them. Basically, this is how you compete. So, I wanted to show you that, and I also, it's not great. Your ranking's not great on that heat map, but I do want to, at least leave you some hope that it's easily fixed. We can get your keyword ranking back up and get that Google My Business ranking for what you need it to, and get more calls. And something I wanted to mention too is I just did this, started this for East County Biz Center for Lee Mensch, and taking good progress, already in the last few weeks. So, I'm confident we can do this with your website and your keywords, which kind of leads me to your main, center point here is your website. Don't take any exception, please, or don't be too sensitive to anything I say. It's just objective SEO things. I didn't have this up. Here we go. Yeah. So here's trust flow and citation flow for your website. You have some citations out there, not really enough it seems, but their trust is low. So the trust flow being 0 means you need more high quality links to increase this rating a little bit. This is coming from Majestic, so it's similar. It's mimicking what Google, would see and rank you for. The most objective thing or critical thing I could say about your website is just the lead-in is not very attractive for enticing clicks or any kind of call to action. So you should probably look at reconfiguring this layout, change the header, bring the menu up towards the top. So either put this as a background or put your logo up here in the top left a little smaller. Bring the header up. Bring your slideshow or reel here, this carousel, bring it up, and put some images to it with phone number being most evident. So there's nowhere to click to call, which you typically see on a lot of websites. You want this click to call button up near the top. I don't know if this will bring it up. Yeah, it will. So it's live. Your click to call is good. It just needs to be bigger. It needs to be seen, and it needs to be near the top. And then just for overall content, I'm showing 130 words on your homepage, which you just need more relevant, good quality content, good copywriting for your website. And I recommend 1,000 words on your homepage. And there's ways to lay that out and get that looking nice and still get information across and get conversions. But this is kind of a minimal website that I would there's lots more tips I can give you on this website to lay out and get it to rank. So I mean, I'll just leave it at that for the comments. It's good that you have a form. It just should be near the top and a little bit more apparent. I do want to check. I'll check how many pages you have by typing this in. We'll get an idea. So you have 62 pages. That's pretty good. I mean, that's a lot of content, a lot of different pages. They might be listings or there's neighborhoods, but I'm just looking at, okay, blog, that's good. Auto draft. This is what I do. Content marketing is what I do. So I just wanted to check on your site to see how many pages and how many words and content you have out there. But all right, so I mean, you've got some things going here. So I just want to I want to guide you if you'll take it. I can give you a lot of good advice on how to optimize what you're doing here and get it to rank. Because what I'm gonna do here quickly, hopefully quickly, is we checked your Google My Business for keywords. That's kind of what we did on that map. But what I wanted to check was your website for keywords. And what will happen here is, every keyword that pops up, is something that you're ranking for is gonna increase your chances of being found in the search results. So if I'm searching real estate agent, it's going to be different than real estate agency. So those subtle differences matter, and kind of based on what your competition locally is ranking for matters. So with the minimal amount of content on your homepage, and then copywriting and content on your subsequent pages, I'm gonna guess your keyword ranking is pretty low, but that also can be fixed. So maybe to cut this video off a little shorter, we're gonna just maybe defer that for a later conversation. If you want to go through all the things that I can help you with on your Google My Business keyword ranking, your website keyword ranking, and your marketing in general. If you want to go over that in maybe like a 30-minute discussion and lay out your goals, I'm happy to kind of talk about the efforts that you can take to increase your ranking. It looks like it's kind of stalling out on my search, but it's not going to come up with many, if any, keywords for your website. So I'm going to cut the video off. Don, I sincerely appreciate you taking the 13 minutes to look at this video and go over some things that you could change to increase your ranking and get some more calls. I'm going to leave my contact information. Let's jump on a call together, pick a time, and schedule something so I can get up to speed with what you're trying to do. Thanks, man. I appreciate you.